Okay, let's speak to Odd Life. Odd Life. How are you doing, Odd? Don't call her Odd. I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Odd Life before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. I thought that was a man's name. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I never cared for that expression. Depends on how you mean that, to be honest. It means you're going to be okay. People look up to you. Really tempted to just say, No, they're probably stuck into the bottom, I imagine, liquid, rather than floating. I never cared for that expression. Let's go with that. I feel nothing about my husband dying. And people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come and find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, if something happened. Why me? Your family should carry it. What would you have done? Or, huh? Why me? Downloading Banner Saga now. Nice. I hope you bought it through the page at the bottom here, so that I get a cut of it. He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I think they would follow you. I would vouch for you. You're probably right. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard or the sweetest. Oh, we're flirting. We're flirting now, boys. Mod content. That seems weird. You've given me enough money for today. That's true. I was only joking. I'm not sure if that... Yeah, we had that one. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. Why am I being told this? I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Morale improved. Nice. Rest is fine. My morale is great. Look at the smiley face on this man. Heroes. Some people who need to be leveled the fuck up. Ivor. Promote Bon Ivor. Higher stats increase your item rank. Nice. Confirm. Alright. His armor's pretty good. He's actually pretty good all around. I think... Let me just check this. Break is the amount of direct damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. Okay. Let's increase that, because I think that is a... To him to have 4 on top of this stats for that is really good. So we'll just max that out. Next person. Promote this man. Promotion. The greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battle. Yeah, we've read this. Right, you need... I'll give you one of those, and I'll give you one of those. That seems reasonable. Okay, we'll go with that. Here you go. Morgan is fine. Morgan and Hogan. See? Very different sprites. Rook, you can be promoted as well. Greatest warriors about it is... Improve your ability, increase your item rank. Nice. You sure you want to... Yes, confirm. 2 points available. Now, what do you need? You need more health and strength for a start, and I'll give you more armor break, because that's becoming more and more important. You can also be promoted. Fantastic. Go. You need a Norwegian in Ivor. Need an L. Need an I. Oh no, but they pronounced it earlier in the game and they said Ivor. It was actually they said it. They said Ivor. So that's why I'm pronouncing it like that. Do you need more damage? And I'll give you some more break as well. Was that everyone? That is everyone. They did. It was like, wait, there was the first time we met him, it was like they said Ivor. It might have been. It might have been. But yeah, otherwise I would have said Evid. Yeah. But they got there before me. Alright, move back. That's all of our heroes promoted to where they need to be. We do not need to rest. Training is fine. I'm fucking genius at this game. So it doesn't matter. Nobody else to talk to. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I can camp at any time, right? I didn't realize that part. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies, remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. If you think you'll survive out there on your own, tell them they're needed here. Remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. We are an open democracy here. You thank the men for coming to you, but raise your voice for everyone to hear. We all make decisions for ourselves and our families. We're all free to do what we must. Agreement echoes through the caravan as the small group of men take their leave. Morale improved. +5 renown. -8 fighters. Oh, morale declined. Complaints of Rafnsvartr. Oh, not this dude again. Not this dude again. Complaints of Rafnsvartr's excessive. Can we just hang the man? Excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Rafnsvartr's leg before leading him to you. Punish him physically, that seems harsh. Ban him from camping near others in the future. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Rafnsvartr groggily agrees, slurring his way through, promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Rafnsvartr manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. Well, next time he's fucked. He's here to stay. Maybe. Don't remember. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rafnsvartr, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. For fuck's sake. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Rafnsvartr. You've done it again, dude. You've done it again. Imagine if you could only drink water. I don't have a drinking problem like this fucker does. Banish him from the caravan. Let your clansmen deliver justice. Ready yourselves against the dredge, just in case. Ooh. This is like the boy who cries wolf, isn't it? I'm gonna ready myself. I'm gonna ready myself just in case. There'll be time for that later, you tell the men. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest passes with no sign. Oh well, fuck it. The caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Eventually, Rafnsvartr bursts into laughter. Oh. Oh ho ho. Okay, I should have just fucked them up. Nobody searches for more seems to mind. Fuck. I work as professional alcoholic. God damn it, I chose the wrong one there.
A strong, thriving city.
God
the walls of Frostvatr now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against dredge as well.
Fucking Rafnsvartr. I should have just let the guys murder him. What a dick. Morale is normal. That's fine. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvatr for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. The banner is fucking huge. It's called the Banner Saga. Of course they have a big banner. There you go. You got there as well. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Odd life finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody's being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blotsbalkir, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostvatr has locked himself inside his great hall. That's when they closed the gates. When the dredge come, these hills will turn red. You're a cheery sort, aren't you, Ivor? We have to get in there. Oh, Lord. We get in the wall somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in there. Let's lay for no one see. That's a bad plan. Where else could we go? I don't know what to do. I love that that's an option. You can just go, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I want to know more about what's going on in there. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest houses and the gates. We could find out what they know. How would we get in anyway? They closed the gate. Oh, we've got an obvious stater here. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. Agreed. I wasn't going to break it down. Just push really hard. Oh, I like Ivor. Okay. Gate. You approach the gate, where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors, several pin-cushion bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belonged there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason, when they're not flinging stones and curses. That's helpful. Ivor did you really expect to push these gates open, find out more from the crowd, shout at the guards on the wall, leave the gates and try something else? Ivor, did you really expect to get these gates open? I'm willing to try. Grunts Ivor, despite sizing up doors that look like they could hold back an army. And when men start shooting arrows and pouring out to stop you, then you kill them, he says. You're not sure this is the most sound plan. We're not doing this. We are not doing this. This is a terrible idea, you say. We don't even know how many are in there. Ivor folds his arms. He seems almost relieved that he didn't have to live up to his earlier boast. Find out more from the crowd. You spend an hour talking to different people, who all have the same story. A couple of days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Bastards. Egil pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls, he says. And there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. Shout at the guards, check out the water passage, leave the gates. Let's check out the water passage. Just checking it out, I'm not going through it yet. I'm not fitting through there, says Ivor, when you arrive at the narrow ducts. Go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls, and then down to the gate when you can open it. I have a bad feeling about this, let's go back. Leave the gates and try something else. You leave the crowds and head back down the hill. There are a lot of people gathered around the rest houses, said Oddlife, pointing. Maybe we can find help there, or at least make ourselves useful. Yeah, let's do that. Where are the people? So do I just go to the rest house? Let's go to the rest house. We spend a whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in the... There are a lot of wounded people here, says Alette. We could help them. This sounds like a plan. There is a water passage. What the fuck did I miss? Liquid, did you not explore lots of different options here? Ah, dear. I bet he did as well. I bet he just went, alright, fuck it, we're ramming the door. We could help them. The rest house is overflowing with refugees, the sick and wounded, and noise. Hell yeah, I did, yep. Exactly. And that was a bad plan, I can just about guarantee you. I mean, you think it did. Okay. Oh, what is it? Tend to the wounded, settle in for the long haul, rest for a day, leave tend to the wounded. Alette and Oddlife spend the day, along with others in your caravan, treating wounds, most of which came from the archers at the gates. I overheard from one woman that the city has been standing carts with food around. Oddlife tells you. -6 supplies. Could be a way in, Ivor replies. Next time they send a cart, we better bring it back in. Oddlife protests. Aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for the refugees. We'll wait and confront them. Wait and ambush the next cart. Wait and confront them. Leave the food cart alone. Leave the food cart alone. Let's just explore all the options first. Hopefully it'll allow me to find all the options before I have to decide one. I don't want to get involved if others are going to suffer for it, you say. You return to what you were doing. Leave and try something else. You put the clamour of the rest house behind you. I still think we should be getting in that city, says Ivor, spying the gates on the hill. Lord. What about the market? No? Nothing here at the market? There we go. Just get some more supplies before I forget. Market's no good. Heroes? Anyone heroes needing something? No, nothing. Nobody needs anything here. Okay. Well, let's go. Oh shit, am I not allowed to go back and have a look at the... Okay, maybe I may have fucked up then. You approach the gate where hundreds of people go. Yes. Shout at the guards on the wall. Have I fucked up entirely? We're from Skokie. Open the gates. You shout to the... sorry, I was the wrong accent. Not expecting much. You get as much response as you expected. Make it clear nobody will getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not flinging stones. Oh shit, so I had to choose one of these things? Oh, this makes me unhappy. I fucked it up completely. Maybe if I just rest for a day. Oh, here we go. You take the opportunity to rest. The caravan eats, talks to the others, and feels a little better in general. Everyone but Ivor, who is anxious about being out in the open. Late in the day, you notice a crowd forming around a mound shouting about something. Investigate the commotion. Commotion is turning into an angry mob who are becoming even more furious about being kept out of the city. You overhear them talking about attacking the archers on the walls and breaking through the gate. Hogan and Mogan join in and fan the rising flames. Of course they fucking do. I won't let my family die in a field like dogs, shouts Hogan. He turns to you. Do this thing, Rook. We need you again. Ask them not to go. Better we beg you not to stay, says Hogan. We'll not wait out here another day. Despite your protest, they join the growing mob and heading towards the gate. Fuck. I have made so many problems here now. So many mistakes. Is it a quick save thingy? No, I think it's like, I'm just going to live with my mistakes. I'm not going to save scum. Playing arrows and many fall immediately, the rest powerless to do anything. So the dissolution mob has been scattered with nothing to show for it but dead bodies. Amongst it, you spot 2 ritualists. Oh, fuck. They're dead. The rest house is overflowing with refugees. Fuck. The sick and wounded and noise. Oh, god damn it. I'll even try something else. I screwed up. I don't like the fact you can't go back and revisit the previous options, though. That's kind of annoying. You approach the gate where hundreds of people are gathered. Yes, this is normal. Leave gates and try something else. I guess I just have to set... Oh, I've completely buggered this up now. Let's rest for a day again. See what happens. Day passes without incident. That said, I may actually try and save scum. I don't know what it... When I say load... Resume last save days... Alright, I might actually save scum, to be honest, despite what I just said. Because it's a little bit nasty that you can't go back and revisit previous options, so I'm gonna do that. Even though I don't really agree with it. Mostly just because... I feel like this sort of thing, you should really have the option. Yeah, that's my blessing. I'm not really too bothered about that, but thank you. But it's just, I think that in this sort of game, you should have, if you've discovered an option... Yeah, exactly, I just wanted to explore options. So I think if you have found an option, that option should not just disappear. You jostle through the crowd. Yes, we've done this. I'll do this quickly. So I think I want to go and try the water tunnel, basically. This is not looking good. Yes. We'll just skip through all this. Whoops, shit. I clicked on something by accident. Alright, I think we're fine. I don't think it mattered too much. Alright, so let's go gate. Let's find out more from the crowd. And then he says, try to push the... Check out the water passage. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be back. Yeah, let's try this one. This seems fine. When Egil said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you manage to squeeze your way through tight stonework and force your way past an iron gate. You take stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Okay. Because I don't want to lose Mogan and Hogan either, just because of a random nonsense. This is fine. Yes, this is absolutely fine. Ready for... But we'll try and surround people with these 3 and then go in with Rook and just get them absolutely destroyed. Oh, and I can put Alette in as well. I'll put her in. Seems good. Ready for battle. You would wait with Ivor. You're not a fan? What is it? Ah, it's only 4 dudes. This is fine. I love these people in the background just like watching. What are these guys doing? Look at them. It's like, it's not my problem. I'm on break. My contractual break. Okay, so we want to... Let's take out these guys first. Actually, no. We'll put 2 and 2. No, we won't. That's a bad idea. Yeah, you guys go over there. That seems fine. We'll go out and take out these two guys, and then we'll turn around and take those guys out. Yeah, that's pretty good entertainment. Can I see Ivor waiting? That's a good question. I don't think I can. Because there's these people in the foreground here. No, I can't. Blacksmith over here just minding his job. Alright, this seems fine. Let's do this. Alright, put these away now. Perfect, because I can just... Oh, I can do 3 damage on this dude straight off the bat. That is pretty good. And we'll buff that up to a 4. Yeah, and you guys can just be worthless behind there. Let's move you down to here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do a bloody flail on you. Wear down hopefully some of your armor. And some of your health. Seems good. You're still being useless. Let's put you here. And do the same thing. Nice. Nice. Good shit. Good shit. Oh, you are so dead, my friend. You ready for this? Are you actually ready for this? Rank 2 causes 2 break damage. Go for it. Absolutely destroyed. Dude, why would you put yourself there? Why would you stand there? Does 1 damage from there. How far can he go? So I'll put you there for the moment, because I don't want you to be able to get smacked by this dude. And yeah, we'll put a rain of arrows there. Seems like if Rook goes first and uses Mark Prey, everyone... No. If Rook goes last and uses Mark Prey, then everyone gets to attack twice. That's why I put him in the back of the formation. So that everyone else could position themselves, and then Rook would go in and do the Mark Prey, and then the people would just be destroyed. I can shoot you for 1 from here. That seems fine. Yeah. I'll do a guard break with a double. Hey, Pick. You don't care if you're a villain now. You're still punked me. Pick. I don't care. But thank you for joining us. Who am I fighting as? This dude. Right. He's pretty much dead, so let's actually go start focusing this guy and positioning ourselves for Rook. For Rook's marked target. What are you doing? How dare he? Yeah, let's go over here as well. I know it uses 2. Let's do Bloody Flail. Yeah, yes, get all of the armor. Nice. Right, now Rook is just gonna... Oh no! Damn it. He moved. I didn't think about that. That's fine. It's fine, but now we'll kill 190%. Okay, well, we'll do 3 guard break on you. You never care about anything. Of course I do. Let's see now. Let's go over here. I care about lots of things, Pick. Oh no! Oh shit! I wasn't gonna Mark Prey on this guy. Fuck it. We'll just fuck him up. Can I? Oh, I can do 5 damage to this guy from here. Yes, please. Oh, hey, Foul. Welcome, both of you. I wondered where you'd been. I was concerned. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a good command to add. Yeah, that should definitely be there. Oh, fuck, what? Did Rook die? Oh, I missed something. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at chat. Fuck. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's the main character. He can't die. Done. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are about people dying. Injured. That's fine. He can deal with that. I'm assuming that's just like a certain amount of time. Battles don't permadeath you. Oh, that's beautiful. Because that was one of the problems with Fire Emblem. I had to keep resetting all the time. Get injured. Yeah, that's fine. Injured I can deal with. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in. I see that. I'm very impressed. For all those people you just let in here. Dead. All these women and children with you. Dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together. Skull. What are you talking about? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. If I knew there were fighters and a Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekil. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? I think you mean hiding out in a grave. He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. Oh, he's dead. Awesome. What happened in here? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one in the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here are warring over turf and food, and that's the worst. And the worst of the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Ifer and shrugs, with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me. And to take back Frostfeller. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. It's a fair point. You put so many powers into FE Awakening. Yeah. Fire Emblem was so good. And you know, I always had to restart a lot of it as well, because as soon as I got someone killed, I'm like, well, we need to restart this whole mission. Fine, cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. We'll join you, for now. We'll fend for ourselves inside Frostfeller. We're not staying here. Let us out. I think we'll... but is that going to piss off Ivor if we join him for now? Fuck off, Fly. Because that means we're going to fight through him, which I don't like. We're not staying here, let us out is a bad plan. We'll join you for now, I think. Good, because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea. Ekil shouts to his men. And when the gates closed, we follow him down obscured alleys. Yeah, that was the same sort of thing as in the first Fire Emblem as well. They didn't necessarily happen with the kid. The kid didn't necessarily happen, but you could get them up to S, and then they could like fight better and do more damage if they were next to each other. It's pretty cool. And you got a special conversation. I loved it. So many secrets. Kid follow goes down obscure alleyways. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. Chapter 3. Little did they sleep. Nice. Oh, we're going back over to the other side now. Good shit. Going back to my big ginger dude who can sweep everyone to death with his giant sword. Ukon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too. You perk up, just now realizing Mogar has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Ukon? I heard you. What were you saying? Sorry, just tired. Go on. That'd be nice. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. I can imagine he wouldn't be. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. A man named Eirik. Eirik? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants a dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. This guy's a dick. You're sure that wound is healed, Ludin? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're right, Ludin. Return to Strand. Go home. Oh, can I get Ludin to fuck off? That would be lovely. Ludin makes his own decisions. Vognir's dead. There's no reason to stay. I'll say he makes his own decision. He's still a fighter. Okay, to the crew up front. You gonna go now? I'm gonna go. Okay. Nice. Thanks for joining. Enjoy playing. I'm almost done. I'm only going to be on for about another 20 minutes or so anyway, so you won't miss much. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors then, Håkon? Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. Tell them we cover the mountainside in dredge bodies. Tell them we don't stop until Schlid is retaken. Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. Will do. Give the word and we'll set off. Nice. Leave. Oh, there's people to talk to. You knew him well, didn't you? Vognir? No. Ah, well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, well, I listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The scrivener leans back, considering this sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Val. Morgred's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Arberang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No. It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. You relic. The gods have been dead for a long time. Well, have they? Old habits, I suppose. Heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old Weval can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkers down in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumer is close, I think, but the adult son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, although the scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Rip gods. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery bane for Jorundr now. Oh, definitely doing the right accent with that word. It's either Scottish or Northern English. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence? Don't get fancy on my behalf, Håkon. Oh, I won't. You consider what to say next. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills in a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Nice. Let's talk to... I forgot his name. Mogr. That's his name. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Mogr, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. What do you ask? Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Getting read to is making me sleepy. Sorry about that. Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other. The rest will be left alone. That was too low. He's a higher voice. Anyone I should keep an eye on. There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. It's fine, it's nice. Good. I'm glad. And there are a few moaning about you fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bersi. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Irsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some Varl call her the Witch. Can you tell me a bedtime story? This is a bedtime story. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Håkon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget, you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl. Nah, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you doing? What were you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say, Håkon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. I like those two. They're cool. They're good people. Heroes. Days of supplies. Heroes. Is there no market here? Am I blind or is there no market here? There appears not to be a... What is this building? Is that leave? Did I just click leave? I think I just clicked leave. No, that's the map. Okay. Vognir was the one that wanted to open the gates with arrows and oil in his hair. No. I don't remember. No, Vognir was the big ginger one that we had at the beginning. I've looked at the map. That's fine. Whoop, wrong button.